Hey YouTube, what's going on? Today could have been an awesome day. Instead, it's looking like a sad one. I was kind of excited when I opened up a package today and I saw the big Forge World sign on the white box. I was actually expecting something else, but I was like, this is awesome because me and my bro were gonna prime and paint soon. So this thing was delivered to me on the porch. It was handled properly. Um, I got over here with it. It rode up in the passenger seat with me the whole time. Brought it in here. We opened this bad boy up. Right? And actually, now that I think back on it, it didn't look like it was packaged all that great. Um, I've wrapped it up better since then, the actual tank itself. See, what I've done is I've separated the three different main parts of the tank. The way that it was when I first got it out of the box is these weren't separated. This was just all wrapped up together. So it looked like there was plastic on plastic contact. Now, I didn't notice this as soon as I cracked into it. I picked up the first piece and just started looking at it and was like, oh, this is going to be great. It's going to be an awesome model. And when I actually started getting ready to work on it, I pulled out the first one of these. Here it is, to see how it was going to fit and everything. And I noticed this thing right here. And as soon as I noticed that, I was like, wait, is that supposed to be cut off? What is that? That doesn't look right, right? So of course I compared it to the other one, and this is what it's supposed to look like. If we get a zoom in right, that's what it's supposed to look like. This part is supposed to go all the way around, nice and smooth like that. So obviously this one's broken. And I'm like, oh snap. Now I know a lot of people are going to say, well, that's not that bad. It's not a big deal. I'll tell you why it is and why I think this is an actual problem. Because this little piece, this little part that broke off, it's not in the box. It is not in the box. I just spent 25 minutes not only like checking the box, checking the plastic, checking everything. This thing is still sealed. Now, if that little piece is in here for some reason, that would just be a sick effing joke. And the room is completely empty. Completely empty with carpet that's purple. We should be able to see anything here. So, like I said, I went through everything. And that's why I think it's a problem, because if this thing broke in the box on its way to me, I would be able to find that little part and I'd probably be able to glue it back on and put some green stuff on there, maybe spend an hour doing some body work to this bad mamma jamma. And then I could just put this behind me and move on. And when people ask me what that little dent is in my tank, I could tell them that it was just a custom job. I don't know. But unfortunately, that's not the case. And this is a Forge World product. That sucks. Like the reason that I can kind of justify paying for Forge World is because I'm paying for things like this not to happen. I'm paying for something like this to never go out the door, because they should have quality control. And matter of fact, they have some sort of quality control. Let's see. It's got a stamp. It says checked by, and they have a stamp with today's date on it. Well, not today's date. This was the 9th of June, 2021. So, and it's the same initials that I got on my last box. So I don't want to fault an employee here, but the thing is, I've worked at multiple shops. I worked for Acumen Global Technologies. I worked for Kuka Robotics, making the machines that make the cars that we all drive. And the thing is, some of these guys that go around with a stamp and stamp things, sometimes they're not really looking at what they're shipping out. It's not like this thing was like broken in half, but this is clearly visible as soon as you pick this thing up. So that leads me to believe that this thing was somehow broken at Forge World and was still passed through their inspection process, or lack thereof, and was shipped out the door. Because if this thing would have broken in the box, this little piece would be here somewhere, and it's not. It's really, really not. So this is